Jacket Broadcast.
What's up, good people? It's Rick James.
No, not Rick James.
Hey, look here. This is Dr. Sayso, Smoking Jacket Broadcast. We're excited today about the show that we have and that we're going to bring to you today. Hey, look here. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and go straight to Cheryl. Cheryl, what you been up to these last 2 weeks? Cheryl of the World, Canada. She got a couple of nicknames going on here. What's happening? Tall drink of water.
A lot. I'll be traveling this weekend, but we have a lot going on. Tomorrow, I will be over at Blend and Barrel, my other little cigar spot that I like to go to on beautiful Lake Monroe. The manager, Shia, shout out to him. It's his birthday, and so I'm gonna go smoke and sip over there. And because we forgot last weekend, we gotta make sure the voting, if the voting is not cut off yet for our sister Renita
Applebaum.
She has been nominated for Atlanta Cigar Week for the obvious, her style maven. Yeah. I'm calling it. So
I didn't got my vote on. So you mean to tell me we can still vote now, then, right?
I'm gonna double check, but she's in the running, and some of her other Sisters of the Leaf in her group, Luxurious Ladies of the Leaf. So shout out to them. They graced us on our broadcast up in Chicago during Chicago Cigar Week. Mm-hmm. So shout out to all the contestants, Peaches from Tatted Smoke. They're enjoying Mike's cigar extravaganza up in Atlanta right now. So everybody's having a good time. I'm not doing anything major until next month for River City Smoke Fest in Jacksonville.
Yeah, you got to tell us a little bit about that because certainly I'm still going to try to make my way down there, but we wanted to have this show today, but we know some unfortunate circumstances came about. So definitely, my man, we're going to get to that later, but certainly we still got a show. But go ahead and update us on, what is it, River City?
So River City Smoke Fest is going to be their second one in Jacksonville, Florida. It is October 16 to 19. If you go out to www.rivercitysmokefest.com, you can find information on the host hotel, which is the Sheraton right off of the walkway. Shout out to our sisters of the Leaf in the Smoking Aces. Hey, to Carmen and Tiffany and all the women on the team holding it down. It's going to be a great weekend. There's a lot of mingling that's going to be going on. And then, of course, the Sunday will be the closeout. I know that there's going to be a function at Pillars, Pumas, Porsche dealership where Vanita and I, and our beautiful Sandra Price of PC Cigar Society, and Chauncey Daniels, and Flower Bomb down in West Palm. We are going to be co-hosting. We're going to be co-hosting this Saturday event. So come see us.
It's a good look.
All right, well,
That's a good look.
All right,
Cheryl of the world.
talk to the people. What's up?
Deal, baby.
What's going on in your world, man?
You already know. Man, I'm just living life, enjoying retirement. To
Retired?
the fullest.
What?
To
Yeah.
the fullest.
How long you been retired?
4 years coming up in December.
I'm working on it.
Ah,
We'll probably have to have a hub.
Well, you want to come work at the Harley store? I ain't been retired long enough.
Discount.
Shit, all back on the discount. Hey, you can't buy a bike for like a year in. We gonna get something out of it. I ain't bad at
Man, I'm just preparing for what's coming up. You know, I got first of all, shout out to our man Jay Ferg. Happy birthday to you, bro. You know you can't make it on
Hey,
here.
Boogie, happy birthday.
We missing Stoney. Stoney might pop on here later, and we missing Applebum tonight. So we're a little short staff, but we got it going on with our man Stogie today. But man, I'm just preparing for number 57. October is the month.
It's your birthday?
Scorpio.
You a Scorpio?
Scorpio.
Man, stop the broadcast right now. Somebody shut this down right now. Shut the broadcast down right now.
Hey, watch it.
Hold on. Sexy Chocolate, you Scorpio too?
I'm October 22nd. So
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I'm on the other side. I'm on the other side.
Hey, you know what I heard about all Scorpios?
We don't want to hear that.
You wanna know what I heard about Scorpios? Hey, you wanna know what I heard? You know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. They like Blanton's. Oh, she got her ears closed. Why she got her ears closed?
This
I'm
is
trying to
a
figure out where I'm
Scorpio rising. If you
know what? It is what it is. So my season just passed. I'm a Cancer. So you know, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I understand.
Crabs, though.
You know what? Hey, don't laugh at that, okay? You can't laugh at that. It's all good.
Man, I'm just trying to see where I'm gonna celebrate. I'm looking at a spot, so we'll put it out there at some point. But I'm gonna celebrate this 57 years on top of the dirt. How about that, right?
But on the real though, it's good for 57. I would not have thought that. I ain't gonna even front. I would not have thought that.
That message is brought to you by retirement and cigars.
I would have not thought you was 57. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
3 more before the 60, and I'm looking
You
forward.
ready? You ready? And you gonna have a big party?
That's gonna be all.
I heard at 40, 50, and 60, they don't count the birthdays in between.
Man, let's just do it down at the doggone Harley shop.
Hey, listen, if you hold your birthday at the Harley shop, you ain't got the venue free.
Splash. Y'all heard that?
Say that, the venue free.
Locked in.
Locked in.
You ain't never had a party at the Harley Davidson dealership.
Tell you
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Yeah.
On the real,
He only saying that because he's gonna be gone in 3 years.
Hey, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. But no, on the real, a lot of the people can use the store. I was thinking about hosting a poker night there. I'm thinking about hosting a poker night there. I really am. Just like a little something, invite only. You know, maybe like 10 or 15 people. You know, 2 or 3 tables. You know, something like that. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it. I just got to figure out the logistics of it.
You speaking his language.
Yeah, so we'll see, because I know. Think about this, right?
We got the Heritage Festival.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot that. You already know Destination Earth. Got to make that happen.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to our man.
Obviously, you're not coming down for Biketoberfest because you'll be in Jacksonville with me and Benita.
That is Biketoberfest, man. I missed that part of Florida. I ain't gonna front. I missed that part.
I got a few other events I'm gonna try to bring into 2026 with, but stay tuned for that.
Come on down to the Heritage Festival. I will be there.
I got my flight, baby. I'm already there. I just need to figure out where I'm gonna lay my head. That's it.
I know that's right.
Now.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Hey, girl, we live.
Boy, he came in. Oh,
it ain't never looked so good. No. Let it go.
Boy, we got the birthday
The
man.
birthday dude. Oh, cute. Look at
Right
that.
on cue. What's
Oh,
up?
man.
Brittany, happy birthday, boo.
Oh, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you. Put your hearing aid in.
No, that is hearing aid.
Look at that.
You checked me too. That's
That
horrible.
boy's stupid.
That's horrible.
Jay
Oh,
Fizzle.
man.
He tried to get his thing
What's
together.
that? Mm-hmm.
I think Jay
Ray
would. Jay, you turned 38?
Ray Palmer.
Ray.
Flash and boom.
Still wait for Jay Furry to get his thing.
Yeah.
Can you
It is.
Yeah, we got you.
Well, you know what?
What's
We
going
passed
on,
the
everybody?
Chester. I think Chester might be Chester behind to you.
Yeah,
So
it is.
what you got, birthday man?
Pass.
Nah, man, I just wanted to jump on real quick, man, and say thank you to everybody for the birthday shout outs today, man. Appreciated it. You know, it's nothing but love. You know,
Yeah.
ripe young age of 54, you know. So we out here.
Everybody in their 50s and over.
All right. Jay, that's that tender age, the 54. You
I
know,
still got it.
so
You know what I mean? I still got it.
you gotta bring it
Yeah, I mean,
heavy when you get to the
Tenderoni in the Lolo. She got a tenderoni on the side.
Now she talking about you, man. Yeah.
yes, but now you can take
Look,
a hunt.
What's
man,
y'all outside in the tent or something?
Man, this is Smoking Jacket Headquarters Central Broadcast Station.
Satellite station.
Yeah.
I like how we clean that up. I like that. Broadcast station, yeah. Satellite location.
Yeah. Where the power come out anytime.
I ran away from home.
Hey, I'm bad. I ain't gonna lie. I'm bad. I'm bad.
Hey, man. Hey, look here. Update us on Destination Herb, man.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man, Destination Herb is coming along. Lovely. We are doing some pop-ups right here locally. Cheryl, we got to get together. I got to get up to Orlando and hang out with y'all. We're doing a pop-up here at Smoking Daddies, October 18th, Oktoberfest, with Superior Standard Cigars. We're going to be doing some raffles, some giveaways, and all that good stuff. So if you're around South Florida, October 18th, Smoking Daddies Davy, we're going to be doing a pop-up Oktoberfest style, beer, brats all day long. So come hang out with us. Yeah, chef gonna do it up over here, man. See, that's the one thing this lounge actually has.
Wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. Cigar chef?
So, no, this is my guy.
Oh, that's it. Okay. I had to. Yeah.
So
What's that?
we got a real chef over here, so it's gonna be real good over here on the 18th of October.
All right, cool.
I might have to do it.
One more thing. We running that birthday special right now until the 28th of September. That's this Sunday. So if you use the promo code JFERG25, JFERG25, you save $50 on your all access weekend pass until Sunday the 28th. So take advantage of that.
Yes, sir. You better miss it if you want.
Even though it's my birthday, I'm giving gifts. You know what I mean? I'm giving gifts out here.
Santa Claus. Black Santa.
Not Black Santa.
That's why we call it people. He don't say be right back. He say be right black.
Be right back. I ain't that.
Right back.
Hey, but look here, I'm Dr. Sayso, your host for today's show. And yeah. I tried to get Chester to do this show. He did such a wonderful job 2 weeks ago. You know, I'm just trying to get him to get in where he fit in and fill in where he should be.
Hey, cheers for that.
We're gonna change Chester's name to the hostess with the mostest. Because you
Yeah.
No, you should be hosting today since it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Look at this face.
Yeah. Hey, but look here. I don't have much going on these days. I'm just living life low key and trying to keep my head above water. What's up, Ray Farmer? How you doing, man? Drip, splash, and boom is in the house. Hey, so look here. We got a show today, and I'm so excited to bring my man here who has come to the DMV from the Florida area. and he's turning the DMV upside down. Harley Davidson to Washington D.C. This is so you can't do me a favor, man, because you got to introduce yourself with the horn, man.
Hey,
Get the horn out, because man, I'm telling you, here he is right now, coming in his own fashion.
So,
This
guys,
is my man, Mr. Lester, aka Stogie from Harley Davidson in Washington D.C., the new general sales manager at this location here. Stogie, come on, man, what you got?
all right. So just to give y'all a little history of the conch shell, right? A lot of people ask me about how I got this. So moving from Miami, what people really don't know is that for the first 23 years, I was from the DMV area.
Okay.
So I grew up in Emporia, Virginia.
Oh,
That's
Lord.
not
I
like
know it,
DMV,
I know it.
but that's
Yeah.
like Southern Virginia, right?
Like
Right on the
It's more like D. It's more like D. Yeah. And then around 19, 17, 18, I moved up here, stayed up here for about 6 years.
Okay.
And then I moved to Miami. Now I've been in Miami my entire adult life, so all I really know is Miami, right? Like, so coming back to the DMV, Miami made me a little homesick. So this is the only piece of Miami that I have like a little sentiment with me, right? So at the dealership, I wanted to infuse a little bit of Miami into DC,
Yes,
and do it like in a subtle way, right? Like it's not,
Ain't
you know,
nothing
I know I'm not I'm not as
from the street.
yeah, for sure. It ain't in a go-go band, you know what I'm saying? It ain't in that, you know what I'm saying? But this is not yet. But this is the all famous conch shell. Anytime I sell a bike, one of the big parts of Harley is because maybe some of the people when they buy Harley, they used to it, right? Like it's a common thing. It's nothing for you to come into the Harley store and buy a Harley, right? But for most, it's a lifelong dream, right? Like it's a big thing. I had my very first customer saved $25 a check for 30 years to come in and buy a trike, and he caught me. Like I was just so excited. So when I got here, I said, man, how can I infuse Miami and make it a little bit of home?
Yeah.
So we got this conch shell. So I had to learn how to blow it, and I won the conch shell. Yeah, for real. Please, stop your boy out. I had to learn how to play the horn. We're gonna go with that one. I had to learn how to play the horn. And so anytime somebody buy a bike or we do something big in the dealership, we celebrate it by blowing the horn. And when I first got there, people thought it was obnoxious, right? Because, you know, it's in DC and you're not really doing it. But once you hear it multiple times, you're going to start hearing it, and then it starts becoming the norm. And then people start coming in saying they looking for it now. So the only thing I do now is when they want me to blow the horn, this ain't like a comedy show or nothing. You blow this when you buy something. You know what I'm saying? So, or we celebrate something big, right? So if the dealership hit a certain number or if we do a certain thing. So tonight, I'm going to give y'all just a little taste of it. You ready?
Yeah.
We got Dougie on the show.
You always blow it 3 times. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You don't get no more after that. But yeah, man, it's been dope being here in the DC area. You know,
Can you do me a favor, man? Just turn it around the other way because it looked like a guy on gynecologist.
What it look like? Hey, you gotta see the pink. Hey, you gotta see the pink, honey. You gotta see the pink. Hey, you gotta see the pink. It's okay. This not a rated R show. It's all good. It's exclusive. We good. Wide open.
Waiting for the day.
So yeah, so let me get back. Let me get it. So yeah, here you go. So
all right, thank you, man.
But yeah, it's been cool being here in DC. I just I got to get back used to certain things again. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to get. Yeah, it's definitely different. The energy different. I got to get used to not being able to have access, even though this the ocean. This not really the ocean, right? Like it's the ocean, but it's not really the ocean.
Jay Ferg, don't you open your mouth?
Yeah,
don't you say a word. We know you in Miami. We don't give a dang.
Yeah. So yeah,
because he got that look on his face, like he get ready to say something. He get ready to interject, and I don't even want to hear it. Man, put it on pause.
It's been raining for 2 weeks down here.
Oh, look at it.
It's your birthday. Say it, Jay.
It's been raining for 2 weeks down here. It ain't nothing to
brag
about right now.
No.
It's raining up here now. It's been raining for 3 hours.
Yeah, so
and I'm trying to slope this ATL.
I'm so damn glad.
Hey Jay, I'm gonna tell you this. I'd rather deal with rain than deal with this bipolar ass weather y'all got here in the DMV. Listen, the other morning I woke up in August and it was 50 degrees outside. Why is it 50 in August? I really don't understand this. It's mind blowing to me. This is supposed to be the hot month. You understand?
August flew down to Florida.
Yeah, listen, I'm trying to tell you. So I deal with rain. But Jay, don't it rain like every 20 minutes?
No, this been different.
It's been different. You might be down there with hurricane season. It might be that time the tsunami rain.
Yo,
Hey,
I
well,
broke
look
out
here,
the all-
man.
I broke out the all white Air Force Ones today. I'm like, why? Wrong day.
Oh.
No. You don't do that when it's raining. No, sir.
Fresh pair. But it was beautiful this morning. Then the afternoon came and it just went nuts.
Yeah.
Hey,
It
did it?
is hurricane season. It's just
Did it-
super mild, so I hope we have nothing this year.
Did it rain like it was like category 1? And did it stop?
No, it's wet.
Right.
It's wet. I'm gonna actually go out and smoke.
It like that like you just saw that thing coming in like this, getting darker and darker. And it just started drizzling and it just dropped. Like
Yeah.
flooded, couldn't get to the car, nothing.
Home sweet home.
Damn. Hold on, Jay. Sure about to get up. No. Hey,
Cheryl, don't hurt him, Cheryl. Don't hurt him, Cheryl. It's okay. Don't give him too much. We gonna get
Cheryl up.
No,
They lost his mind.
y'all get Cheryl a blanket. Please get Cheryl a blanket. Wrap that. We're gonna wrap that up tonight.
Hey, Stogie, did you work at Harley Davidson down here too?
I did. I worked at the Miami, the Peterson one in Miami, and then I worked in the Palm Beach one in West Palm Beach. So yeah, I was out of both of those. Yeah, it was out of both of those.
Around the way.
Yeah. Are you actually in Miami?
No, I'm in Fort Lauderdale. I left Dade County. I woke up. I wised up and got the hell out of Dade County.
I hear you.
That's home. That's home.
I go down there when I have to. I ain't no bike rider, so I don't really have a whole lot of bike questions for you. I ain't never rode a bike in my life.
Hey, listen.
I know, but when you hear what this brother got going on, you're gonna have a lot of questions.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. This is a really good one, okay? Really good one. I went on this trip called Four Corners one time. Okay. And Four Corners is when you go to all four corners of the country. Key West, Florida, down to the Bowie, Madawaska, Maine, Blaine, Washington, and San Ysidro, California.
Man, K Solo.
Come on, yep. K Solo did it. Yep. So I know K Solo. So I did this trip.
Pause. So
yeah,
you left from Miami to go to the Keys to drive all the way back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah. So we get to kind of give you some context. I'm in Maine. Okay. So Maine is like the rest of the country, all the way up until about Bangor. It's about 2 hours outside of Massachusetts, outside of Boston, about 2-3 hours outside of Boston. Okay. But Maine is a 6-hour state when you go up to the top. It's a 6-hour ride. So the first 2 hours, you see normal stuff. It's like traffic, it's normal, it's everything. So to go to top of Maine, you know how in Miami, when 95 split to go to US 1, and then it'll take you all the way down into the Keys. Well, in Maine, when you get to 95, it splits to go Route 1 to the top, or you can take Route 2 and Route 11 to go that side, okay? So now Route 2 and Route 11 is about an hour faster, but it's in a desolate area. Route 1 is a longer route, but it's more common. It's gas stations, it's hotels, it's a normal route. So I decided to ride the shorter route because I didn't want to do another extra hour. It's already late. So I left my driver's license and didn't know it at Dave's Lobster. I was eating lobster in Maine. By the way, one of the best things you could ever do. If you ever go to Maine, you need to have a lobster fresh out the water. It's nothing like it, right? So I get up to Route 2, and at the interjunction of Route 2 and Route 11, it's a Shell gas station. So I said, man, I don't know when the next gas station I'm gonna see. I'm gonna pull up and get some gas. But up there, they don't use debit cards. You got to still go in the gas station and pay, and then come back out and pump. So I get there, and I'm on pump 1, okay? Now, in the distance between the pump and the gas station, it's a police car and a white pickup truck facing each other. They talking to each other on the side. Okay, this is a legendary story. They talking to each other on the side. So part of the trip was about doing stuff that I had never done before. I've always been like mad conservative. So I've never really smoked weed like that. I never really did coke. I never really did it. Never really did it. Never really did it. You understand what I'm saying? So part of the trip was I wasn't going to say no. Okay? So this is so you can get the full adventure of the trip. So I get off the bike. I'm walking I realize my card not working at the pump. I see the two people talking to each other. I couldn't really tell who they were, but I could just see two people in the truck. I get to the Shell gas station. When I get inside, you know how in the movies where the little thing on the door and they let you know when everybody in there, that thing is going off. So I walk in, and before I walk in the store, I walk up, and it's two fat white ladies standing in the window, and they looking at me like this. They're
selling all white pies.
So I'm like, I see it, but I ain't really tripping. I go in the store. They say, "Oh my God, are you from Florida?" They see my tag. "Are you from Florida? Oh my God, I don't know. I'm so excited to see you. You can have anything you want." I was like, in the gas station with the police officer outside? Nah, sweetheart, I'm going to pay for everything in here. Up. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so I grab some peanuts, I grab a bottle of water, I go to the counter. You know how they have the little donation jar on the counter, like for kids and all that kind of stuff? Yeah. So the lady says, "Your money is no good here." I had a 20 in my hand. She said, "No, money is no good here. You're from Florida. No money is no good." So I said, "Ma'am, you're going to take this 20 because I don't want to, I'm thinking about myself. I don't want to be accused of stealing." She says, No. I said, "It's okay." The camera looking at me. And the funny part was, right when she said that, the red dot on the camera came on. So I said, "You know what? Let me put something in this jar." I put that 20 in there. I gave him something. Yeah. So I walked back out. Now, when I come out, the truck that was beside the police car is on pump too.
Got one.
So I go to the pump. I'm pumping the gas. Out of nowhere, he goes like this. He says, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "All right, I'm good." He says, "Man, I saw some of your brothers up here a few weeks ago." My brothers? Now, pause the story. We at the top of Maine. Ain't no black people up here. Okay, I promise you it's not. So I said, brothers, maybe he thought all black people was related. Mm-hmm. Maybe he saw my Mason symbol on the back. Maybe he thought I was a Mason brother. Yeah, I don't know what he thought. So I said, okay. So then he says, "I know this is going to sound weird. I know this is going to sound strange, but I want to invite you over to my house for dinner." So remember, I told you what the trip was about, right? Don't say no. So I'm thinking, now, I put my gun, I had my gun in the saddlebag because in Massachusetts you can't ride with a gun on you. It got to be in a concealed compartment. So the police officer comes up and he walks up. He like sneaks up behind me and he says, "He's the town doctor. He's good." The two white ladies still in the window staring at me. The police officer says this and does like a military about face and walks back to the car, speeds off, like skirted off, like skirted off.
You're going to get the pot ready.
Exactly. So I was like, I said, "You know what? Forget it, man. Let's go." So I said, "All right, bro, let's go. I heard dinner at your house. Let's go." Yeah. So I follow him. Now, Route 11 is a left. We go down. We make a right. We go to his house. I go in his house. I'm going up the driveway. I'm on my bike. He in front of me. He's pulling the truck in front of the bike. When he pulls the truck in front of the bike, I'm like, "Yo, don't pull your truck in front of my bike." Yeah. I move out. He pulls the truck in front of the bike. "Hey, don't pull the truck in front of the bike." So he says, all right. He pulls the bike off. He pulls the truck off to the side. I go in the house. He's showing me a whole tour of the house. It's a 6-bedroom house, basement. This house had to be at least 4,000 square feet. It was massive. Okay. I go in. I'm like, why is he the only one in here? He got a 6-bedroom house. We go upstairs. He's taking me on the tour of the house. I decide to go downstairs in the basement. Now, when I go in the basement, I got my hands behind my back like this because I'm like, yo, if anybody jump out, I'm going to blow their head off. I don't really care what's going on. I don't care what's happening. He showed me the basement. I come back upstairs. It's 2 more white people sitting in the kitchen. I don't know where they came from. I promise you I don't. So they in the kitchen, and then he says, man, I'm gonna make you breakfast. Now this time I'm getting nervous. I had enough adrenaline. I'm out. So I say, man, I gotta go. I need to finish my ride. I'm out. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave. So I go up to Madawaska. It's about 2 hours away. Now I come back down. It's 1 o'clock. Now remember I told you I left my driver's license. What's that?
I don't know. It sounds like they coming to get us, though.
That's them people.
Sir, what you got going on back there?
Somebody got a fan blowing.
Oh, that's my man. He's vacuuming.
Okay.
Oh,
So we get to the thing. So now remember I lost my driver's license. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning now. I can't stay at a hotel because nobody will stay there. Nobody would let me in without a driver's license. So I decided to drive all the way back down. 4 more hours to drive back down. I get to the intersection of Route 2 and Route 11. Mark's house, that was his name, Mark. Mark's house is 2 minutes away. Now I'm going to ask y'all what y'all think I did. You think I drove back to Boston that night? You think I slept on my bike at the gas station? Or do you think I went to Mark's house and he woke up the next morning and made sausage, pancake, and waffles? Which one you think I did?
slept at the gas station.
Slept at the gas station. What you think I did?
You got sausages in your pocket right now.
Sausage. So which one you think I did? Sausage, I rolled back, sausage, waffles, and pancakes, or I went back to Boston, or I slept at the gas station.
Oh, no, he went back to Boston. I can tell you that.
I think you went back.
went back to Boston.
I took my breakfast so quick. I went that night.
Yeah, I think about it.
Bro,
Yeah.
it was nowhere in the world I was going back to that dude's house that night. But man, that felt like on some get out type. Yeah, it was on some get out type shit.
That's what I was about to say. Sound like Get Out.
Yeah, it was on some get out type.
On the move.
Yeah, man. So to be honest with you, I'm writing a book about that whole trip. Right now, I'm halfway through it.
Oh,
So in a minute, you'll start here. I got like 19 different stories that I could tell y'all,
No doubt.
and we could take up this whole live talking about them stories, and every one of them good. You know what I'm saying? So they funny as hell. But outside of
Northern Boston.
yeah, for sure.
Well, look here. I had to ask my man to come on the show because he's doing some great things in this DMV area. One of the things I do, first of all, I want him to let you know what he's smoking, what he's drinking, and because I had to break out some stuff for my man because he's doing some great things in the DMV. And so I had to treat him like royalty when he came here. He told me he drank blends. I said, "What kind of blends?" He said, "I don't even know if he knew there was a blend."
Let me tell the story. Let me tell the story. So we in the dealership. Sayso come in, and when we get in there, Sayso say, "Man, I'd love for you to be on the podcast tonight." I was like, "Sure, no problem, dog. I got you." So he says, "What do you drink?" I was like, "Man, I drink blends. Like that's all I drink. I got bottle at the house. I'm drinking my little bottle. I'm drinking on some basic blends." Sayso say, "I got something for you." I get to the house here. Sayso got Blanton's gold in here. Guys, this Blanton is 120 proof. He got this Blanton's Barrel Reserve here. This 129 proof. I ain't never had no Blantons this good in my life, right? And don't forget the little book. Now, if you don't know nothing about this, I suggest y'all get on this right here. This is called the little book. This is so fire. And tonight I'm smoking on a Ferrol. Ferrol. And we doing our thing tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
man, he treat you real.
I feel bullshit tonight. Like I want to be here every week.
Yeah, me on the show drinking Boone's Farm.
No, not Mad Dog 2020.
Boone's
Oh
Farm.
no.
Strawberry.
Not the Wild Irish Rose.
Do me, man.
Not the Wild Irish Rose.
Smoking on the Newport.
Hey, look, but he's the type of brother you pull off stops out for because man, this dude is doing his thing.
Man.
Ever since he's been, in the DMV, I've been following him. I'm gonna have to tell you this, and I told him this. We were at a good friend of ours' house, Alan Forrest, Flaming Nights, and I said, "Man, look here, man."
Shout out to Alan.
I will never come back to Harley Davidson ever again for watch. He said, "No, you got to give me a chance. You got to give me a chance." And ever since that conversation I had with this dude, man, every time I'm turning around on Facebook, man, this dude is selling bikes. I mean, he's selling bikes like Jolly Ranchers. Okay, and I mean, and whatever he's working out, he's working it out. He's getting it done. He just sold a partner of mine. Matter of fact, my lawyer, he just sold him a bike, picking it up on Thursday.
Thursday.
I said, man, he went to another Harley Davidson dealership. I don't want to throw my man out there with doing a live show, but he just went to another dealership. He said, man, just give me a chance. I said, man, go see my man. Yeah. And he went to see him, and man, sure enough, got the deal done. And so, man, just tell us,
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something cool. The way we got here to DMV was, you know how sometimes when you get to certain dealerships, you can hit a ceiling, right? Like the people who are there are just there. It ain't gonna change, right? Like they in the game, they gonna do it. Yeah. So it's time to grow. So I basically put my resume out there. And DC Harley contacted me. And the good part was my father lived in Suitland. Now, the sister store to the store that I was in is right up the street. Okay, it's not too far. But what happened was that I fell in love with how DC Harley is more like a family store. Like, it's like a family store. It's not like a corporate one. So it's kind of like cool to be able to, be able to work around that. That store been there since 1964. So it's had a lot of ups, it's had a lot of downs, it's had a lot of ups, had a lot of downs, but no matter what, it's still been vibing through. Looking at the numbers in the area. Now, you don't want to know the crazy part is, I didn't even know how ethnic this dealership is. I've never been in a dealership where the workers are African American, the constituents are African American, the people who hang there are African American. Like, it's crazy to see in Chocolate City how people want to support the local dealership in Washington D.C. Like, it's cool to see.
Events at that spot.
And we picked up the events this year. Shout out to my GM Kevin Dennis, man. When he came in in September of last year, and he had a marketing plan that was on another level, incorporating the bike clubs along with the dealership and making the dealership now home. So if you have a bike club and don't have a clubhouse, you can host your club meetings at the dealership. We've allowed that. We've allowed people to host their annual parties there from 7 to 12 on Saturday. I'll be the one that's there, right? Because I'm the one that's kind of overseeing everything. But it's been effective. We had a poker night there already. It was a small one, but I didn't know how many people played poker, right? Like, I didn't know that this was a thing because I'm not really a poker player. But my vision is to infuse Harley Davidson of Washington, D.C. in the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area because our district area territory extends down to Alexandria, all the way down to White Plains, I think it is. I think it's down to White Plains, and as far north as like Clinton. What's a little bit north than Clinton? Temple Hills, like that exit 9 area, like Andrews, Morningside, like Uppermost, like that little area. Yeah, so and then all of DC. So in that area, it's almost 10,000 Harleys in operation, and majority of them are African American. It's like, it's crazy, and I didn't know that. So coming in, when I saw that, oh man, it just became. Imagine being able to communicate with your people, and not that I just want to sell to African American, because I sell to anybody. It's all good. Yeah, I'll sell to anybody. It doesn't matter. But to see that 80% of our clientele is that's crazy. And so we just intertwined with the Brothers of Oxon Hill. We're doing their food drive. That's kind of like the perfect segue to help set you up. But the Brothers of Oxon Hill was dope because they came in originally and wanted to put up a box. And man, people have been dropping food off like crazy. Like I didn't even know it was this big. Yeah, it's a lot of foot traffic, and it's a common place that everybody know. So the brother that came in, I can't remember his name, Herb. Herb was a part of a fraternity, and all of them fraternity brothers. Man, forgive me if I don't know which one it is, but it's a purple and gold one. Omega Sapphire, I think that's them. And they, man, them brothers been coming in, and I think I sold one of them a bike. I think I sold one on my bike. So,
I wouldn't doubt it.
yeah, it's been working, it's been going, it's been flowing, and so and then we are now partnering with Fort Washington. Fort Washington Elementary. Oh man, I can't remember. But it's an elementary school that we're about to do a bike retreat with. Huh?
Foot Elementary.
No, that's it. That's exactly it. That's
Let me
exactly
do this, Stogie, real quick, since I got this up. Let me ask Chester to speak to this and why it's going on.
Hey, so we actually, a few of good friends of mine who all graduated. We're alumni of Oxon Hill Senior High School, which is probably 5 minutes away from the Harley Davidson of DC. We do annual food drive, coat drive, sleeping bag drives. We do all types of stuff for the community, but this year we're doing a food drive to help support the Southern Maryland Food Bank because we know where a lot of the stuff that's going on, the shelves are a lot more emptier than they have been ever. So we're trying to support that now instead of waiting for the holidays because folks need food beyond the holidays. They need it all year long. So Harley Davidson is one of the spots, as well as the Bottom Line, which is another Black-owned restaurant, and as well as Invictus 2 Cigar Lounge. So if you find it in your heart, donate. You see the flyer up, or contact me, and then we will try to make it happen. We're going to close out on September the 28th. But if you're local, please take some food to those locations. Just drop it off. If you're not, just inbox me. Let's see how we can work it out. But we appreciate all the support. But I definitely appreciate the support from this brother because it was easy. Herb walked in, had a conversation. The next thing you know, I was getting text, "Hey, bring the box down." Yeah. And that's a beautiful thing, man. We ain't had no issues, no. I came in, folks work with me, tell me where to put it at, and bam, there it was.
Locked and loaded.
Yep. And I see every time I go in there, them bags that box is half full, and I know the guys are snatching some stuff out so it don't overload y'all. But I was there Saturday. And that damn horn was going on non-stop. So I know some money is moving up to Harley Davidson. So no wonder he drank blends. Nah, they were doing some good business up in there. I watched folks go in, come out with the test ride, come in, and I heard that horn. I went, got another one.
And
that's a beautiful thing.
One of the things that makes Harley is having a good service department.
Yeah, absolutely.
And man, it seemed like you guys have turned that service department around, man. I mean, you got me sold. I bring up right there and I get it worked on. I don't have no problem with that now because the vibe is different. The energy is different. You bring like the most eclectic excitement to this location that I haven't seen in quite a while. Speak to that, man.
So part of Kevin's idea, because Kevin does the logistics side of it. He handles the service, he governs the parts part, he governs the motor clothes part of it. I am more responsible for the sales, the finance, the internet, and the community relations, right? So by the service department being so good, we just got 2 master techs in there, and we got a 3rd one in training right now to do that. So that's phenomenal. And to have master techs, that means less comebacks. That means bikes get fixed right the first time, right? That means efficiency and proficiency, meaning that the bike can get in, get out in the time that it's done. So if we tell you 3 hours, it takes 3 hours. It doesn't take you 7 hours, right? Like that's the hard part. And so another cool part to kind of segue to kind of let you guys know what the dealership is doing. In 2024, the dealership sales was really bad. Okay. We were ranked number 514 in the nation out of 524 dealerships. Okay. Guess what we're ranked right now?
Started from the bottom, now we where?
Now it's from the bottom, now we here. We are now ranked number 12 in the nation. That's a 12 in the nation. Right? So we're proud of that. Earlier this year, we were a platinum dealer. And we're at gold right now. But man, I'm telling you, it's a dope feeling to be able to put on your resume that you took a dealership from 514 to number 12. And all of that is energy, right? Absolutely. All of that is energy. It's all sheer energy. Now, we do have a good base of knowledge, and I try to make every deal happen that I can make in there, right? In order to bring the energy back to the building, to bring the people back to the building, because this is home.
Mm.
It really is. Now, just another segue, because we went and ranked so high, my GM nominated me back in June. I think about 250 of the 500 dealers sent in nominations.
Mm.
And now I am going to Milwaukee on October 5th and 6th because I'm the top 3 in the nation for Breakout Leader of the Year, right? So it's a lot of good things happening in the dealership. And I don't take credit for that myself. It's all the team, right? It's the team. It's
as a leader, you're not supposed to. But let me say this. When I walk in there now, I can tell the vibe. It's different.
It's crazy.
Everyone greets you. It's good. It feels like genuine energy. When I go to the clothing area, it's a different conversation, and it feels like you're just walking into someone's house and you're just talking to folks.
That's how it's supposed to
It's a
feel.
beautiful feeling. I like that.
That's how it's supposed to feel. So the vibe in the store, man, we're doing events every Saturday, right? We are doing this Saturday coming up. By the way, if y'all want to come out, anybody who's listening, we have our Go-Go Bam. This is the second to the last concert series this Saturday from 12 to 4. We'll have a go-go band out there, and people come out, and you have a few vendors, maybe like 5 or 6 vendors, and then you have everybody out with the band and the vendors and the food, and it all works. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Smoking with Saucy, because she's out there all the time.
Yeah. I do know her. Yes, she's out there under her tit. She definitely doing her thing. So we like I said, we partnered with all of the bike clubs. We partnered with the Capitals. We partnered with Law Tigers. We partnered with the elementary school. We partnered with the Brothers of Oxon Hill. We partnered with a lot of different organizations to let them know, hey, Harley is in the community. Even if you guys follow my Facebook page, I go to a lot of political events. We just went to the Milwaukee caucus at Union Station just 2-3 weeks ago, right? Your boy had to get fly in there. You had to get fly in there. No, I didn't have a hat on. Not at this one. At the black tie, at the all black event, I definitely wore. I had a black hat that I wore there. But that was cool. That was down in at the wharf. So a lot of political figures, and we even sold a couple congressman bikes, right? Like, so it's like it's cool to get to know these different people that are infused in our area, right? So I think it's dope what the dealership is doing, and just making it a part of the community, and now tying it in with Smoking Jacket, right? Because you don't have a nickname like Stogie and don't smoke cigars, right? Like,
we gonna get to that.
Yeah, cigars and bikes kind of go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying?
You're still on community service. Can you speak on the? I know it's a little premature, but the Halloween candy thing. So
what we're doing is, and once I give the dates, it'll post on the Harley Davidson page. So if you on Facebook, it's really where we are. HD of DC, HD of Harley Davidson, Washington DC. Look us up on Facebook. Look us up on IG. It'll be posted on there. But what we're trying to do now, I'm working with the principal, and we're basically I got 8 2025 bikes that are going to be up there, and kids can go in the tour pack of the bikes and grab a handful of candy and put it in their bag. Right, so like
I want to be on that one.
You want to be on it?
With my bike. I want to bring my bike out there. I got some other brothers. We can bring our bikes out, set the candy.
Hey, listen, with the more candy, the more better. You know how the kids like the candy. You know,
we ain't got to deal with them after the sugar rush.
Yeah, exactly. Right, let mama deal with that. Let daddy deal with that. But no, that's part of what we're trying to do in the community. Like I said, because when you think of Harley, I want you to think of Stogie. And I'm at the Harley Davidson of Washington, D.C. And then ultimately, hopefully, you'll want to get a bike whenever you're ready. It doesn't matter. Today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, whenever you're ready. But I don't plan on going nowhere. So I think that it's Harley Davidson has changed my life tremendously of how we interact with the community. And now that I'm at a dealership that allows you to kind of like freelance it, you know, it was no way at a corporate dealership that I could come on Smoking Jacket podcast. Right? I couldn't do that at a corporate dealership. Right? But at this one, it's more like home. You know what I'm saying? So y'all like family, y'all like brothers. big brothers, you know. We got Jay over there. We got Cheryl, big sis. You know what I'm saying? I'm just meeting these guys, but I feel like, hey sis, put that blanket on there. We can't send the views up when you walk out the blanket. You know what I'm saying?
Girl ain't getting that.
Yeah, so but yeah, man, no, but it's a good thing to be able to tie all of it in together, and being able to bring cigars and Harley and bikes, and all go hand in hand. It blends all together. You know, even blends, it all drinks. Because I guarantee you, it's somebody out there watching it that love blends. It's somebody out there that's gonna go try to get blends gold. It's gonna somebody out here that try to smoke what we smoke. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Yeah, gotta love it, man.
And just to let y'all know too, I ride a Road King. I got a 2000. I got a fly 2009 Road King, teal and antique white, and then I have a 2021 Road Glide Limited.
Oh,
So so I got both of them in there. I'm working on CVO status like Sayso. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into the CVO status in a minute. You know what I'm saying? When you can afford the.
Don't let them do it to y'all. Don't let them do it to y'all. Humble beginning.
But it's cool to be here in the DMV, man. Like the DMV has shown me love. When I tell y'all they show me love, like these cats show love at the dealership, right? And sometimes when I fly back home, because I fly back home probably like maybe once every 2 months, I go pick up some cigars, and they have some Cuban seeded cigars, Maduro style. They house sticks, but these are pound for pound one of the best house sticks that you can have. A lot of house sticks be garbage though, right? Like a lot of them be garbage, you know. But some of them, if you find some of them are good, and some of them are gems, and you don't have to spend $15, $12, $13 for a stick. Yeah, you don't need no label. Yeah, don't get confused. But these are like really good. And next time I go down, if y'all bring me back on the show, I promise you, I'm gonna have some for everybody, and then y'all tell me, Jay, you gotta come in person, Jay. Sure, you gotta come in person.
We'll see you in January at Destination Hurt.
He said it wasn't fitting. Hey, you know what? Matter of fact, I'll send the cigars to them, and then we'll all smoke the same stick, and then we go from there. And if it's garbage, Jay, I hope you tell me it's garbage, okay? If it's garbage, you tell me it's garbage, okay? But if you smoke no bullshit,
You don't have to tell Jay.
Jay be like, hey, you don't give me.
I had to throw one out the window the other day on the highway. I'm like,
hey, as a true cigar enthusiast, right? I ain't gonna front. I hate when people ask me for a cigar, right? It bothers me, right? But only if I know you smoke, am I cool with it? Does that make sense? Like, if I know you smoke,
you know it ain't gonna be a waste.
It ain't gonna be a waste. Because you know how many times I've been in the cigar lounge and I gave somebody a stick and they done pulled the shit maybe 4 or 5 times and threw my stick and left it in the ashtray or smoke it because they.
My God.
If you don't see, Sean, no, you know what I'm saying.
So tell me this: how did you get into cigars?
Oh, that's a good one. So I used to sell life insurance, and I had he was probably like 62. True OG.
Whoa,
No, at the time, I was like 30. I was like 30. Don't take a picture. Hey, Sean, you beautiful, Sean. Don't get it.
Hey, wait a minute, hold on now. Don't got it.
You said old about 7 times.
That's a knot in the pocket right there.
Not in the pocket. Pocket full of change.
Hey.
So this guy named Gary Neighbors, old boss that I used to work with, and we were selling life insurance, and so I had hit in about 3 months. I had sold almost $100,000 in life insurance, right? So he was like, "Yo, Stoke, listen, this is a big feat. You know, I want you to come to my house. We're gonna have some cigars and whiskey."
You're always inviting him to the house.
I'm just saying. Hey Jay, we got me to the house and they put me on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, from now on, I'm not drinking regular blends. I'm gonna go find this blends gold, and I'm gonna have this at the house. So Jay, Gary invited me to the house. Now he old dude, full of money, longest train smoke. Now in Miami, but everybody know Miami. They know Aventura is an affluent area, right?
Between you and Cheryl, we don't know what the hell
I
we're
was
gonna
thinking the
get.
same thing. Like,
Mhm.
man, they must
Woo,
have
she said longest train smoke.
Yeah.
God damn.
So,
I was like,
so he lived in Aventura, and this is an affluent area in Aventura.
Oh my God.
So we get to his building. He had lived in a building, and we go to the 32nd floor. So I'm riding the 32nd floor. First time I think I ever got off a building, and when you open up the elevator, there go his apartment. His whole building, his whole side of the floor was his apartment. So I was like, damn, this is bigger than most houses. I had never seen an apartment that big. Wrapped around the whole thing. It was the whole building. So he gets there. He says, man, let's go on the balcony. Bro, I could see Fort Lauderdale Airport, planes flying in, flying out. It was the coolest thing. So he give me old gas station cigar. You know, them little $2 gas.
hey, what did you just say?
Hey,
You
look,
ain't giving them away.
Gary Bulls, exactly. So Gary knew because I told him I was like, "Yo, I come drink your Gentleman's Jack all day, but I'm not about to smoke no cigar." Then Gary showed me how to cut it. He did a guillotine cut on the first one. Guillotine cut it for me. Showed me how to toast it at the beginning. Right? He took me to school. Showed me how to toast it. Then he said, "Pull it up, light it, don't hold it against your mouth." Like he taught me the whole thing. So I'm sitting there. I pulled a cigar, and I was like, this is corny. Like, why am I doing this? So then it kept going, and I had the Gentleman's Jack and the $2 stick, and bro, Stogie was born that day in about 2015, 2016. That's when I started smoking cigars, and he put me on to a $2 one. And then what happened was, you know how it is when you first start, you get addicted. You want to try everything, right? Like you want to try them all. You all over the place. You don't know what you like yet.
No order.
Man, guess what I was smoking first?
Gurker?
No, not Gurkha. Nah, I ain't get there yet. I was smoking Tatiana first. Oh Lord, hey Jay, tell her, Jay, I was smoking Tatiana.
Hey, you know what?
I better off with the gas station.
My first box of cigars was a box of Javas.
Jarvis, I had Acid next. Acid was the follow-up to Tatiana.
Man, I used to love some tobacco.
Yeah. So I started on them, and then the place where I was going, I guess they shut down. So it was another place around the corner, and then I started with the first real cigar without flavor was a Solemn 13.
Oh.
That's kind of where I was going. But now I'm smoking like the Maduro one that's probably 6-inch stick, probably a 58 gauge. You know what I'm saying? It was too thick. You know what I'm saying? Like I was on another planet. Man, I only think I smoked half the it. I was high as hell. Jay, I felt like I smoked 9 blunts.
I couldn't do it. I could not do it.
I was done. So I finished drinking, I finished smoking them, and then once I started that, then you know how you start getting into the I want to only smoke labels, right? You know how you get into that phase where I only want to smoke labels. So that's when I started getting into the AJ Fernandez, the Padron, what's the blood? Perdomo, 10-year anniversary, Champagne, 20-year anniversary. I started smoking them, and then I started my palate started developing, and then I started realizing what I like and what I don't like. Now, my favorite go-to stick now is Le Patissier. That is like my baby. You can't tell me that cigar ain't good. That is a classic stick. Maybe
now, you have to tell us where they come from because a lot of people ain't gonna recognize that name.
So Le Patissier, I'm gonna tell you, the crazy part is I don't even know the origin of it. I was at a lounge and the Cuban dude was smoking it in the lounge, and he was like, "Yo, you should try this stick." And I was like, "Man, every time somebody tell me to try a stick, I end up hating it. It was like some garbage, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't want it." So he says, "Nah. If you smoke it and you don't like it, you don't have to pay for it." We're going to try that stick every time, ain't we, Jay?
That's the magic word. That's the magic word.
Hey, sure, we're going to try that stick every time. And if you smoke it and don't like it.
And I don't like it. And thank you.
Yeah. So I end up smoking that, and man, it was like smooth. It was creamy. It was like it almost felt like I was
Coated your
smoking.
palate.
Yeah. It was just it was well developed stick.
Nicaraguan stick.
Nicaraguan?
Cuban seed.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Straight
But
Cuban seed.
Listen to him.
yeah, I see that. He the cigar
Say so.
stay stone.
That's a crown head cigar.
There you go.
There, listen to him.
So I was on that Le Patissier for a while, man, and then I don't know if y'all know Sylvester Richards.
Yeah.
His name BJ, but he had a bag.
Yeah.
He was making those cigar humidors, the portable ones.
We know Sylvester.
Yeah, Sylvester Richards. That's
You
my.
got them high end bags.
That's my. When I tell you that's my bro.
$1,200.
Yeah.
No, I did a show with him.
Oh, good, yeah. So I bought a bag.
Matter of fact, he make these extras.
Yes, he does.
This
He
is
should.
Sylvester right here.
There you go. That's exactly it. Sylvester Richards. I bought a bag from him,
Mhm.
and I used to post up with my bag at every lounge. And in the same cigar lounge, that the dude kind
Hey,
of
Cheryl.
the
You
dude
got
kind
that
of
knot in the pocket?
hey,
girl?
listen,
Look at Sheriff.
Hey,
Not in the
hey,
back.
Cheryl, I'm a young tenderoni, Cheryl. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna shoot my shot online. That's what the new kids do. That's what the new kids do. I'm gonna DM you later, Cheryl. So we get to the so I'm smoking the Le Patissier, and man, when I smoked this stick, I promise you, it was well balanced, very smooth, very very rich stick. It just felt good, and so that's kind of been like my go-to. Outside of that, my everyday stick is kind of like Jaime Garcia. I like Jaime. I like his torpedo one, the torpedo one from Jaime Garcia. I really like that, and then I also like the LFD Salomon Unico.
Oh
Yeah, I like that one. That's kind of when I want to feel bougie. When I feel like I'm
$38.
yeah, exactly. When I feel like I'm in Miami that's $50.
Yeah, I know.
In Miami they tax down there, but yeah. So them my like my go tos right there. That's kind of what I like to smoke. So
That's what's up.
and now that I done got introduced to Blanton's Gold, you won't hear me drink nothing else but this.
Nah, well, I heard you had a bad experience and, had some gentleman's Jack. So we're going to do this and all that you today.
Uh-oh.
We're going to give you some Jack Daniels Frank Sinatra.
That boy, listen.
Because I got to get this, price from him. So go ahead and crack that bottle.
What? Boy, hey, y'all, listen, look at that. Hold on, let me show y'all this. Frank Sinatra. Don't do that. Hey, we'll have karaoke right on this bitch tonight.
So we doing?
Hey.
We bourbon tasting today.
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna disrespect Gold because this is sip, so I'm not gonna chug this. But we're gonna tap this before the end of the night.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yes,
tap
sir.
that for the end of the
Yeah,
night.
we want you to leave here on a good note
Mm-hmm.
with some Jack Daniels, Frank Sinatra selection, and I'll tell you, it ain't your regular Jack Daniels.
Yeah, I believe
Because
it.
I can't stand Jack Daniels.
You don't
But
like
I
Jack
will
Daniels?
go. What? No.
You don't like Gentleman Jack either?
No. When you taste that,
That's
I'll tell you what, you will leave here and not touch another bottle of Jack Daniels.
Hey,
except
listen.
that.
Shout out to Sayso. Hey, everybody raise their glass real quick.
Oh, my
Hey,
God.
give a shout out to my man Sayso for making your boy experience on the Smoking Jacket broadcast official tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Cheryl, what you got for my man Stogie?
Well, since he has covered the beginning of his palette experience and how he shaped it and all of those good things. So we're going to have some great cigar vendors at Destination Herf, one of whom is on the line, and that's Dr. Oscar Rodriguez.
Yeah.
And he has talked about all of the things that you have spoken on and touched on about not thinking about the label so much as the product, right? Because he actually tested someone who said, we all have heard someone say, I only smoke thus and so.
Exactly.
And he took his label off his cigar. And I know he doesn't mind me telling this because he has told it on our live. And he gave it to the gentleman sitting at the bar with him. And he was, oh, this is a spray. Oh, this tastes. And he came clean and told him, "Hey, this is my cigar,"
Mhm.
to prove the point that, a lot of the cigar makers make cigars for other brands. You just don't know that because it has a different label on it. So I challenge you to try some of the cigars that are going to be
Yo,
in Miami in January. I'm surprised Tux didn't go from Chester's hand to your hand by now.
I got one
We
for him.
also have A.T. Fields. We got to have him on the show to come and
Oh, my,
talk about his brand. He is a protege of Dr. Rodriguez. He has a fantastic cigar that I think you'll enjoy. And so, open your mind, open your palate,
Hey, listen,
continue to try new things.
Cheryl, say less.
there it is. Hey, guys, hey, this look like it's gonna put me on my back.
And
It
shout out
won't.
to Izzy Martinez, who was on our last broadcast. We had a great show with him. Vanita and I interviewed him on Virginia Beach at Destination Herb. I think you're really going to enjoy that. And Doc, your cigar has been out in these streets this past couple of days,
Yeah.
and your girl is out because they
Oh,
were a hit. So I need a re-up.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with the re-up.
Dr. Rodriguez is the man. Definitely.
Yeah, that's
Another
awesome.
show we got to have to
Yeah.
come back.
I'm gonna
But,
tell you.
man, no, just wanted to get Cheryl in there. But I know Chester got some questions
No,
for you.
that's my question about the how you got started.
Yeah.
So I know Jay probably got something.
Jay, yeah, I'm going to get to Jay. Jay, what you got, man?
So my question would be, what made you decide to get into the motorcycle world? Were you like a biker before you started selling bikes, or you just jumped in there?
Nah, I was an insurance salesman, and I was making probably almost 200,000 a year without putting out numbers, right? But I say that I say that for a reason. I was the most miserable 200,000. You ever made like good money and it's miserable?
Oh, yeah.
It's all money is not good money, and so I was making good money selling life insurance. So I had stacked up some bread, and I had decided at that time I want to do what I love. That's all I wanted to do, and that was about 8 years ago.
It's a life-changing moment.
Life-changing moment. I was like, I don't want to do nothing that I don't want to do anymore. So I went to a dealership. Not gonna say the name, but I went to the dealership, and about an hour in. About an hour in. But I went to the dealership, and every day for the first. Every day for the first. I mean, probably every weekend for the first year, I went to a dealership, and they told me no about getting a job there.
We have some technical difficulties.
Yeah, we got to say
we don't have any insurance.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, hit
Gotta
the
put
boys
that
in-
light bill.
Hey, get that light bill right. So basically, what happened was I went to a dealership every weekend for almost a year straight, and they wouldn't hire me.
That's dedication.
Right? I knew I wanted to sell bikes. I had just bought a 05 Road Glide, and this was in 2016. So I meet a general manager. His name was Kerry Glant. He had just got the job there as a general manager. They had swapped GMs. When I get there, he tells me, "Hey, can you sell more bikes than that guy right there?" Because when I was going, I was trying to just wash bikes. I knew that if I got in, I could move up. I wasn't worried about it. I just needed to get in. So I get there. He said, "Can you beat this guy?" And the very first month, I sold 13 bikes. Right? 13 bikes the very first month. Now, just to give some context to that, the average person sells 4 bikes in their first month. That's the average. But like how Jay said, I was in the biker community, right? So everybody in Miami knows me for selling bikes. Like that's what I'm known for down there, bikes and cigars. So I get into it, and that's when it exploded. I went on social media. I started being every year, every holiday, I was doing like a costume. So I would do Stogie the Pimp. I would do Stogie Con. I dressed up as a black leprechaun. I did Stogie Calls. I was dressed up as Black Santa Claus. And people was coming in buying the bike from those characters. So I had my motor clothes lady. They was kind of like my hoes, and I was the pimp. And that right there, I sold 3 bikes that day. And all of the girls was having fun with it. They get to dress up in their little, they little costumes and
Nice clothes.
Yeah, nice clothes. And I was the pimp. And so it worked that right there. Then I started doing
That was before HR.
there you go. And I was
Don't say cute.
no, I was Cupid, but I did a Valentine's Day skit, and that kind of like exploded like another thing. So it was about me falling in love with my motorcycle. So I showed how I washed it, and I put gas in it, and I cleaned it up, and I gave her a little kiss, and I was rapping to her. And that video damn near went viral, right? Like I posted every year during Valentine's Day. And so it was kind of like a thing that just came in, and then it felt natural. Every corporate job, my personality is very boisterous, right? It's very energy. Yeah, it's very loud. And in corporate America, that's not what's going to get you to the top. They need more conservative type. So I finally found a career where my personality excels, right? So like the more energy you got, the higher they'll promote you and the faster they'll promote you. So when that happened, Jay, that's kind of how it started as far as being in the biker world. I was in a bike club, and then everybody knowing me, and then now they know a safe face in the biker world. That's kind of how it worked. And so it all was like a beautiful marriage. And even though my first month I sold 13, my next month I only sold 4. So you would think that was like a sophomore slump. But every month after that, it was 13, 14, 12, 13. It was kind of like that. And then we get promoted to assistant sales manager. That's when I wanted to go to Palm Beach because they saw what I was doing and they brought me up there. Pay was crazy. So I was like, hell yeah. So we lived in Miami and drove to Palm Beach. So nobody had ever heard of Palm Beach Harley out of Miami. It was always Miami Harley. It was always Space Coast Harley. It was always Seminole Harley. These are up in the Orlando, Daytona area, right?
That's where Cheryl's at. Look at
Yeah, that's where they was at. And so now I had started bringing people to Palm Beach because now notoriety is kicking in. And now it's cool to buy a bike from Stogie. It's cool to say I got my bike from Stogie. So that's kind of how the whole mantra exploded. So
they get the horn, they get it.
They get the horn, they get the bell, they get the. It was all kinds of
things. I got a question about that bell. What is this? Because I know every Harley does it. What is the significance? How did it start? Do you know?
So no, but every Harley does something different.
Right.
So some Harleys got the gong.
Yeah.
Right. Some Harleys got the bell. We got the conch shell and the bell. Some people roll the siren. It's like a big thing, like the siren rolls. All it is celebrating the person who bought a Harley. Generally, the people who have bought 3 or more Harleys, they don't really want to do it, right? But the people who the first or second time, I get them to do it. Every last one of them. And then the people who have bought 3 or more bikes that don't want to do it, I tell them I'm going to celebrate the bike anyway. You don't have to be in it. It's okay. I'm going to celebrate this bike, right? Because we are thankful. You could have spent your money in this area. You got Old Glory, Patriot, Colonial, Baltimore, All-American, Skyline. Within a 100-mile radius, you got maybe 9-10 different Harleys. So why come to me? It's important. So if we don't celebrate you and we don't make a big deal out of it, when you think your first Harley is your last Harley? Nah, bro. It don't work like that. So that's kind of how it happened, to answer Jay's question.
And you spoke on your personality and getting this job was a marriage, but another marriage is cigars and Harleys. That's what I got into, cigars, when I bought my bike in 2013. That's when I really started smoking.
Yeah.
So really started paying attention to my palate and trying different things. So that marriage alone.
So I'll talk about that for a second. Yeah. So cigars and Harley, the way it worked was the Harley store told me my real name is Lester. Okay.
I'm Chester.
You Chester. Hey, how many fights did you get in? A lot. Thank you. Exactly.
And it's a O at the end.
Yeah, exactly. Right? I'm 13 and 0. You know what I'm saying? I'm 22 and 0. But what happened was, I wanted to. I didn't want people calling my government name because I was in the bike community when we at events. So if I'm at an event and somebody said, "Hey, Lester sold me that bike," I didn't really want that. Yeah. So when I first started the Harley, Stogie, the name, I came up with that because at that time I was doing 4 or 5 sticks a day. Yeah. I done kind of slowed down now, but because you can't be doing that every day. No, I'm not doing 4 or 5 every day.
It's about 12 a day.
12 a day?
Yeah.
That boy stopped smoking. He stick an hour, you smoke 12. Anyway, I ain't gonna go into that, but I digress. But I wanted to keep the aura of Stogie and Harley. So when it happened, it was kind of like on some genuine. It was like, you shouldn't name yourself Stogie. My manager says, don't call yourself Stogie. The people want to know the real you. Well, Stogie is the real me. Yeah. Lester is kind of like Clark Kent. Yeah.
That's about that for a minute because it seems like you got the coolest general manager in the game, man. What's his name again?
Kevin.
There you go, Kevin. Shout out to you, man. Not sure if you watching it, man, but man, you got a gem, you got a jewel right here, and I know you know it, man. And we appreciate you, because we got to give a shout out to you, man, because I know without you, none of this is happening. And that man right there is doing his doggone thing at Harley Davidson. So, man, we just appreciate the energy you bringing, man. And we're going to look forward to this Chesterfield birthday party.
Yeah.
Come on, birthday party.
Come on through.
Harley Davidson, Washington, D.C. You heard it.
So, we need to make that happen.
Oh, you say nice.
Hey, we can work it. If you, I'll pull all the bikes from over. You'll have a big old show. Not the main showroom. You want to go in the other showroom because it's big. Then you can pull you a DJ in there. You bring your food in there. You bring your.
I had to ride my bike up in there.
Yeah, you can do that. We can do that. And for your birthday, we'll celebrate. You put the spotlight on you. Ride your bike right on through. Everybody be like, "What the hell going on?" Ride your bike right on that picture.
And I'm gonna be down there broadcast.
Absolutely.
What's that?
So we could broadcast from the. And you know what I love to do?
What's that?
If we could bring this show to the dealership,
we're gonna do it.
Oh, that's a great idea.
We could bring the show to the dealership, and we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And we could be right by the door. That way, we can still smoke. You know what I'm saying? And then we could be right by the door, and it's a perfect place to set up.
And then we can get a tour there.
I give y'all a tour of the whole thing if you want to. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, all right, we're gonna make it happen.
Y'all heard it.
Yes, sir.
You heard it.
Chesterfield. And I get to do my thing.
Hey.
It's definitely a good marriage. When I made my entree into not just smoking with my herb circle, I started branding for Mobile Cigar brand. Let's see, probably 8 years ago.
Sure, love her bike.
We were at every Biketoberfest, every Leesburg Bike Fest, and every Bike Week. And it has grown tremendously in terms of the cigar culture and those events. Now it has branched into the Daytona 100 and 500. So you will see cigars being married with those events up in Daytona. And shout out to my boy TJ, who has gotten his foothold and presence there, and he's doing his thing. And it's actually my neighbor about two miles away. And so it's been a good marriage. I have many, many great friends that are on the bike set for real, and those who just love to ride, those that are retired from the bike set, all of that. I love them. So shout out to all my family on those twos.
That's why I call
it
Cheryl of the world.
Cheryl, do you ride, Cheryl?
I hug.
You heard? Okay. All right. So you passenger, you like passenger princess? Is that kind of what it is?
I am. I'm a backpack.
Okay.
You got a sticker.
Ain't no wrong with that. That was the World Glide Limited for you. You know what I'm saying?
I've been on most you know, I've been on a booster and all the things, but now I
Wait a minute,
think
you ain't been on no Harley?
I have a lot of friends that have
Oh,
Harleys.
say
And
I
I
was about,
have one that's about to enter the CVO family
okay.
down in Palm Beach. And so he has been looking for the last 3 years for that one. So I think he's about to pull the trigger on that and trade in what he has. So
What's his name?
it's all good. It's all
Harley Davidson of Fort Washington. We'll skip.
I'm about to say, in
What's his name?
Palm Beach, I might know him, Dad. I promise you he know me. I promise you.
What's his name, Cheryl?
he may because he's in West Palm Beach.
Yeah.
Pocket full of change.
Pocket full
That's
of
all
change.
good. That's a little slider.
He's ready for that CVO that's been on the top of his wish list.
Okay.
And you know, I have friends that have all different types of wind, wind
Therapy.
wind therapy machines, if you will. This past weekend we were doing slingshots and Can-Ams, just to get out, be out. So
We're gonna call
I
him.
like
We can't get his name. We're gonna call him upstairs.
Him upstairs.
Yeah.
Hey, how about Mr. Anonymous?
Mr. Anonymous.
Mr. Anonymous. Mr. Anonymous. Oh, Mr. Anonymous, she want to ride with you.
Cheryl wanna ride with you.
that's already a given.
That's already
waiting on me.
There it is. Not in the pocket.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something too. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna tell y'all another cool story.
And he smokes cigars.
Even better, even better.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna tell y'all another cool story. This is another good one. Okay, so I'm in Ohio. It's about 90 degrees outside. I'm cooking. My dumb self decided to wear all black that day. Okay, I had on black long sleeves, black jeans, black boots, black. I had on all black.
Absorbing all the sun.
I'm absorbing all of it. Okay, and I'm riding, and I see an 18-wheeler about maybe 200 yards ahead of me. Okay, I see the 18-wheeler, and I see a guy get out the 18-wheeler while it's rolling, and I was like, "What is he doing?" And I see him going now in Ohio on Route 90, on Interstate 90. It's a bunch of fields with hay in it. Okay, all it is hay, and the hay is like 6 feet tall. And so I see the guy with a flatbed, and it was all hay on there strapped down, rolls of hay. Okay, so I see the guy get up there, and I see him climb on top of the 18-wheeler while it was moving, and he takes a knife out, cuts the hay, cuts the strap, and starts pushing the hay off the highway. So I'm like, is this real? I can't believe what's happening. So I'm in the lane. It's a 3-lane highway. I'm riding. I'm dodging one hay. He pushed another one. I'm dodging another one. He pushed another one. I'm dodging another one. Guys, I was hallucinating. I hadn't drunk no water. And I was hallucinating. Didn't even know it. And what woke me up out of it was the fact that all I could hear was the cars going. That's all I could hear. Man, I snap out of it. Bro, I swelled everything I love. I thought I was about to be gone that day. I pulled over on the next exit.
You got. I mean, most people don't know this. The road will.
It will humble you. It will humble you.
It will hypnotize you.
Yes, it will.
You will. And ironic, I hate to bring this up, but just to let you know how serious it is. One of the brothers from Red Breed about 2 years ago. There's two of them. A good friend of mine, Lance. They were on their way out West Coast. And man, dude just ran his bike right into the front of the tractor trailer. I mean, he was in the train.
Yeah.
And,
that train, you don't know.
You got to be careful because all those roads are, while they're scenic, good, they're unmerciful.
Yeah.
And, one of the best riders, I can tell you that you got to be built for this. I mean, you just can't get on the bike and say, I'm going from coast to coast, and you're really not built for that. because it takes a lot, it takes a toll. And you think of a person like K Solo, man, him just spoke on K Solo. This dude, that's all he does. He puts 100,000 plus miles on his bike a year. You heard that right, a year. So he's constantly on the road. He lives in North Carolina, does his thing. He's on that Hoka run right now.
Gotta be retired.
He doing the Hoka run?
Yeah, he's doing a Hoka.
Yeah, that Hoka is
he
real.
does it all, man.
That Hoka, listen, that Hoka is built.
And then you got the, lunch with K Solo. So they may end up, meeting in New Orleans. And I mean, that's the thing. That's what they do. And so, this is one of those things you just got to be, don't think you're going to hop on the bike and just do this thing. You got to be built for it. I mean, and then you got to know when it's your time, and I know, my time is short, because I'm about to transition to these three. I mean, yeah, it's about to happen, man, without a doubt, because my ride ain't the same.
Right.
That went in your face.
And so I ain't prideful to the point to where, I think I'm going to stay on these twos, especially with health issues. You got to just bite that bullet, get on the threes, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Trust me and believe. My
killing them.
And so, just to tell you, my ride ain't the same. I drive a car the way I drive my bike.
But that's real talk. I don't get on the back of a bike or really anything unless you ride for a club or you've ridden a bike for a really long time, because then I know that all the safety protocol and all the things that are not only going to keep you safe, but keep me safe. And I think people don't realize, if you've never been on a bike or back of a bike or been in a slingshot or whatever, there's so many considerations with the traffic, the weather, bugs flying in, all the things that are going on around a biker. So I have so much respect for those that ride, because when I see a biker, I give them adequate space to catch up with their group when I see that they're riding for a group, especially when you're going to Daytona.
Yeah.
And that's just the regard that I have. My uncle has bikes, my family members ride for clubs. So that's why I got a love for it.
And it speaks to this man right here. I beginning and getting to know this man more personally every day. And, he's not the type that's just going to sell you a bike just for his numbers. He's going to put you on the right bike. He's going to put you on one that's comfortable for you and you comfortable for it. And then when you're ready to upgrade, hey, come see me, because right now, you're not ready for this. Yeah. And that's one of the things he brings to the table. And, like I said, the energy matches, for those in this area, because this area on the highway is unmerciful, just like I know Atlanta is and sometimes Miami is. And, you got to have a bike that you can be able to handle. And then when you're ready to make that upgrade, I've heard people say, oh, no, well, you're going to get this. You're going to be ready to upgrade in 3 or 4 months. So we'll go ahead and get this. No, take that time. And get to know, what them two wheels is all about, especially if you're new to this.
For sure.
So,
Sure. Would you ever get an endorsement?
I've thought about it, but we'll see. I always say I'm gonna do it, and I'm not gonna say. I'm just gonna do it.
Okay. All right. Listen, Cheryl, within the next year, you need to get an endorsement.
At least get the endorsement.
At least get the endorsement. Whether you buy a bike or not, that's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Just get the endorsement, and then that way you can put it off your bucket list, because you might be able to say, I like being a passenger more than I like paying attention. Right? Or you might say, you know what?
I like being in the backpack.
Or you can say, you know what? I don't want to do this backpack thing no more. You know what I'm saying? I want my own stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I have a girlfriend that the wind therapy is calling her name. Her partner has a bike. He's been riding for a long time. When we go out, if we're gonna do slingshots or anything, he makes sure that we are good, that we have all that we need. Because you're riding, dressing for the daytime. I see people all the time, especially here in Florida. they dress for the weather during the day, not thinking about,
The night,
okay, what is the weather going to be like at night on the
exactly.
open highway with traffic doing 80, 90, on 4, on 95, on the highway coming back and forth. It's cold.
Yes, it is. Yes. So I got one last question. I'm gonna leave it out of it. I'm gonna ask all three of y'all. Cheryl, what's the furthest you rode as a backpack?
Oh. Um, not far yet.
Hour?
But I would, well, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Because at the time where I was living, uh, my homeboy, hey sis, what you doing? Nothing. We hanging out. He said, well, hey, let's let's ride up to Leesburg Bike Fest. Okay, cool. I get over to his house. He get in the highway. First, he tried to be talking about the boots. I'm like, you have lost your mind.
You got your
So we took one of his other bikes,
mhm.
and because I got a little head, he made sure that I had a helmet that would fit me. He had to take some of the padding out, and we rode and we're riding. And I'm looking down because I had to put my head down for the wind shearing. So I'm looking at the pavement, and it's getting blurrier and blurrier and blurrier. And then he did like this and down at the
Uh-oh.
speedometer, and he was like at 120, 125.
Oh,
And in my
Lord.
mind, I'm thinking, oh Lord, if we go down, who's gonna take care of my mama?
Lord,
Oh,
Jesus.
hey.
But
Uh,
I mean, it was at the time because I was caregiving to my mom. And he knew that and he understood that. So it was very cathartic for me. It really is, and Chess, I saw your post of it. It really is wind therapy.
sure.
So we got there, and um, I just did all kinds of things out of my comfort zone that day. There's a picture that it still freaks people out to this day because there was two handlers there that had a boa constrictor that was a good 30 feet long easily. So there's a picture of me with the
That wasn't
boa
no that was a
on my
Burmese.
shoulders.
Yeah, yeah, for
On
sure.
my shoulders. But I did tell him, hey, we can't do 120, 125 on the way back.
No
Let's
doubt.
cruise our way in. But it was great. I love it. I'm looking for probably a longer ride.
So the
We'll
fir-
see.
so, so the furthest you did was an hour?
Yeah,
Okay.
at that time,
Chester,
yeah, an hour.
Chester, what's your furthest distance you rode on a bike?
I have two because they're the same. Boston and Detroit.
So you rode from DC to Boston?
Yep.
So
I
that's
came
about
home and
6
then a couple
hours?
days. No, it's 10.
10?
Yeah,
Okay.
came home and then about 6 days later I rode to Detroit.
Okay. All right. And say so, what's your longest run?
Phoenix, Seattle, Las Vegas, and California.
You went from DC to
California.
Cali? Okay, so you went cross country. Okay. All right. Yeah, man. Those are definitely respectable. It's a journey about riding those bikes, man. It's a you have to be safe and you have to be ready for what's happening out there. Segue. This Jack Daniels Sinatra. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You
this
already
this right here, boy.
Wait,
Listen.
wait, wait. Did you cut your tux yet? Are you gonna
Uh,
are you gonna
no,
pair it?
I'm
I
gonna
say,
save
you
this
say
one
that one.
because I'm already feeling good right now,
he
and
think
we
it's
get
gonna be heavy, but hell
yeah,
no.
nah, we about
That's
to
smooth
if,
and butter.
we gonna be on this podcast for another hour messing with me because I'll talk to y'all, talk a hole in y'all head. You know what I'm saying? All right, so yeah, man,
All right,
that's pretty much, man. I hope y'all come down to the shop.
we're gonna do that.
Absolutely.
I hope y'all come down, man. Maybe make a little post at the shop, and we do a podcast
We
there,
did.
and I'd love to do it. So
Sure, why
I
don't you
appreciate.
give us your final thoughts for today's show?
This is a love of mine, so I'm
Mhm.
glad we had it.
Mm-hmm.
And next time we got to have some sisters of the leaf on that also ride. I know a good many of them
Uh-huh.
here and abroad. So we got to make that happen so we can talk about our sisters of the leaf that smoke and that also ride in or out of a club.
Yes,
and how they got into that marriage of a good smoke and a good ride.
yes, for sure,
I'm gonna get the women who ride. We're gonna get them on the show.
for
Get my
sure.
man Stogie back here. Do some things. Just that.
And just glad to see this brother, man. I want to do this publicly. I
Got
want
a
to thank
picture,
this
sir?
brother again for allowing us to do that food drive there. And again, this supports our community. This is about nothing else. All food, all donations go to the Southern Maryland Food Bank. And I can tell you, if you've ever gone there and you see the folks who come there to get their weekly food bags, it is humbling. We all are one mistake or one situation away from needing that food bank, and
Mhm.
especially in today's times. We were talking today at a cigar lounge, and how gentleman was talking about how he went grocery shopping and he had 4 bags and it was $400.
Oh
So
my
we
God.
know the cost of groceries are high. So if you can spare anything, and we're talking about non-perishables, please don't hand us milk, because that won't last long. No meats right now. Although, if you want to donate those things, you can take it directly to the food bank area, which is in Waldorf near the DMV. But please, we got 6 more days, 5 more days. I just ask you, please take a moment and consider donating to this food drive. And if you are in the area, drop them off at Harley Davidson of Washington, D.C., which is off of Livingston Road. It is a staple for the community. I moved in this area when I was 12, and it was there. It's solid then, and I'm 56 now. We also have Invictus Cigar Lounge, which is in Waldorf. And then we also have Bottom Line Bar and Grill, which is in Clinton. Clinton, in the Clinton area near BK Miller. So we got a couple more days. I'm going to be blitzing it. But again, thank you, Stogie, brother. I appreciate you, man, and I appreciate what you bring to this community. The energy that you have is a much needed energy. You bring a lot of folks together, where you believe it or not. Every time I come to Harley, when you all have an event, it's always a great time. Everyone is a good energy, and that comes, whether you want to say it or not, that comes from the leadership. The energy. When I was there last time, you came out, and I saw you. I watched you walk around and talk to everyone and shake hands. And he is not your everyday general sales manager. This is not that I walk around and tell my guys, but he is in the outside, inside, in the back, everywhere. The energy you see here is out at that shop too, but without the blanks.
Without the blank. And just to let you know, Harley Davidson of Washington, D.C. will be making a donation to the food drive. Okay, so I'll make sure that something is in there. I'll make sure something is in there, and we're gonna make sure it's squared away. I'm glad that we'll do it, and I want to make sure we noted that on there.
Yeah,
so
we need
definitely
That's
make sure we
awesome.
put something in there. Yeah, for sure.
I love that, for what people in the community put into Harley Davidson, who's certainly not lacking at the base cost of a bike, that they turn around. Chester, it's an amazing thing that you guys are continuing to do. Do it here at my church, but we extend it a little further because we have sister churches in Haiti. And I know we all know how our country manages that type of non-relationship. So, but we are more specific in that we are doing dried non-perishables, because when they are moving from camp to camp, they can't have anything that's perishable. So it's all dry goods. They specifically request rice and dry beans and cooking oil.
Okay, perfect.
So,
Make sure I get.
that's what we've been doing, and we've been doing it for over a decade, easily over a decade, supported by Covenant Charities. And of course, that includes our neighboring community where we are, because we are in our community. which is here. Those that you are local, you know that's District 5 and District 6. That's people that look like us. And so I think it's important that, you know, whether it's up there where you guys are or down here, as Chester said earlier, you eat every day, you eat all day, you eat all year, and it's the same principle for those. If you're able to give, give generously, so people can have, you know, the basic necessities that they need as we go into the holiday season.
Perfect. Hey, look, I am so excited, man. You know, my heart is full. Just having you here. Appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule. And definitely, I mean, I went down there on the humbug, you know, and said, hey, man, you know, we were planning on doing the show in October. Went down there, man. He said, sure, I'll be glad to do it. And man, I, you know, scrambled. We put this thing together. Chester did the promo, and always appreciate that. Because the same energy that you give us, we wanted to give back to you. And so we just appreciate the fact that we got somebody that looked like us, taking care of us, but not just taking care of us, taking care of the bike community as a whole. White, black, and difference, it don't make a difference. Biking is like these cigars, man. It brings people together. And so we got somebody who cares about the culture, that's in the right spot for definitely what the DMV needs right now. And he has basically taken him and his general manager basically has taken a almost whitewashed, you know, location and has put it back on the map. And so we appreciate that. I know you probably gave a special announcement up early, you know, about your accolades, and we appreciate that, man, because he's doing great things. To take a store from almost 512 or whatever that number was and bring it up to you know, number 12 is phenomenal. And then to be the number 3, you know, in the, you know, nation, so you know, it speaks to, you know, his accolades. You got to have a passion to advance, you know, not just on a level of mediocrity, but a level that, you know, exceeds that, because what comes with that is great customer service. That's what he provides. That's why I appreciate him. And I never forget when I met him at my man Alan's house, and he said, man, just give me a chance. Because my man said, talk to the guy.
Shout out to Alan.
Talk to the guy. Talk to the guy.
In the building.
Man, you know, yeah, you know, when I rap to him. Yeah, you know.
Alan down there all the time.
All the time, man, you know. And, man, so, you know.
Parks.
Definitely.
That's exactly what he's doing.
That's the thing. Hey, look. And so, man, we love what you're doing. We want you to keep doing it, man. And we're looking forward. I'm telling you now, this is, you know, we coming down there.
Yeah.
We coming down there. We bringing the energy, man. We bringing the broadcast. We bringing it live, and we're gonna do it right.
Come on through.
Hey, man. Matter of fact, we just gonna make it something. You know, we just gonna make it special. And so we're gonna look forward to just partnering with you, doing the thing, and whatever we can do to help you get word out or whatever. You know, we can blow this broadcast up. You know, smoking jackets, Harleys, and whatever else.
Come on through.
Whatever it is. But man, you know, I'm gonna stop talking right now. I'm gonna turn it over to you to close our show. Let folks know what you want them to know, what they need to know. Come on down to Harley Davidson, Washington D.C. Look, you ain't got to buy no bike. Just come down and enjoy the vibe.
Hey, listen,
you know?
It's designed for on any day, specifically on Saturday. But any day you come down, it's cool to come out with your stick, whatever you smoke. You come sit right out front on them benches. And you smoke your cigar. And you have a good time and you enjoy yourself. And there's no better feeling than to smoke a cigar and ride a bike. Well, actually, sex is a better feeling, but it's the third best feeling. It's the third best feeling. I can't get that. But you come down on that event, and I'm telling you, it's going to be absolute love. And when you come in, for the people who come in outside of the people on this broadcast, right? I'm sorry, outside of Sayso, Chester, Cheryl. Anybody come in and reference Smoking Jacket broadcast, I promise you I got something special for you.
Hey,
okay?
Hey,
I got something special. So you come in, I know We get whoever looking, whoever seeing.
You heard
You come down and say Smoking Jacket Broadcast. I say so, and I promise you, I got something special for you.
There it is.
Okay? So
There it is.
come on through, and we'll enjoy it. Come out to our event this Saturday between 12 and 4. We're going to have the Go-Go Band out there. Everybody loves Go-Go in D.C. We figured out the recipe, right? The sauce is there. You understand? So come on out. If you need a bite, come talk to your boy. Whether it's today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. I don't care. Come see me, and I promise you, I'll take care of you. And this is family here. So I want to thank everybody in the DMV that's watching it. I thank y'all. Shout out to Tuck Cigars. I can't wait to smoke this. The next time you bring me on, I'm gonna tell you about it. Okay?
It's gonna be positive.
I'm telling you. Like how y'all tell me, I'm gonna tell you if it's some bullshit. But I got a feeling this is gonna be a good one. I got a feeling it's gonna be a good one. So I hope y'all bring me back on the podcast. I hope I ain't talked too much. But I love talking about Harley. I love talking about cigars. This is definitely my lane right here, right? And come January 2026, I'm going to start up the Stogie Side YouTube channel. So I already had it this year. It was all about the dealership. I had to focus, right? I had to focus on the dealership. I had to focus on getting it back right. I couldn't focus on podcasting. But January 2026, you'll be able to see all of the 2026 models. You'll get a full review on them from your boy Stogie. You'll get people to come in. We'll bring Smoking Jacket Broadcast to come in. Hopefully, y'all come in on the podcast. And Cheryl, we're going to get you online. We're going to get you your endorsement, Cheryl. You understand? You buy a bike from me, Cheryl. I'm going to give you the whole class for free.
Matter of fact, we just partner with you and making the broadcast happen.
We can do that.
And we're making
We can do that. We can do that.
And our sister Benita also rides. She's not here, but she is a rider of those twos. So don't leave her out because she would love that.
Absolutely. So I just want to extend all of the hospitality that I can from Harley Davidson of Washington, D.C. to you guys. I just want to make sure that we are professional. We are in a high energy dealership, right? That's what it's all about, high energy. If you don't have high energy, I promise you can't work in my dealership. I promise you can't do it. I want you to know that.
You ain't gonna last long.
Yeah, you see somebody in there with low energy, if they did that for a while, I'm gonna sit them home for the day. But if they started, then they gonna be out of there. You know what I'm saying? You let me know. I promise you, we got it covered. But high energy is definitely appreciated. So thank you guys. Thank you to the brothers Oxen here. Thank you to Dr. Sayso. Appreciate all of the stuff you're doing, Cheryl, down in Florida. Hope you guys support all of her events. And I thank y'all from the bottom of my heart, man. I thank y'all, okay?
And look here, let me just recognize Benita Applebaum. She's on the
We
road.
love you, sis.
Yep, from 2 to 18 wheels.
There you go. And, you know, we know life be happening for you right now, but we got you in our prayers.
Amen.
We got you covered. So, sister, let me tell you, better days are coming. And I know this for a fact. Shout out to my man Jay Ferg. He popped off indiscreetly because he's celebrating his birthday.
Hey, shout out to Jay, man. Shout out to Jay.
We're just glad to have him on, and I know he has Smoking Daddies doing his thing. And
shout out to Stoney.
And I'm going to mention my man Stoney. We know he is a good secret squirrel job. He's doing his thing. The only thing missing is the trench coat. So hey, we missing the boys right now. Yeah, shout out to you, bro.
Love you, Stoney.
Hey, stay tuned for Destination Herb, which is coming up January 15th. We want you in the place. We want to see you there because we're gonna be vibing down in Fort Lauderdale. All right, yes, sir. We're gonna be there.
And I see our brother, the Nigerian Nightmare.
My man, shout out to
the motherland.
Yes, sir. There he is, man. That's my man. Hold on 1 second. Let me get you on that Nigerian Nightmare because that's my man. He's always supporting. We
always
definitely
supports us.
All
we
right.
Appreciate you.
Stay tuned for the next show. That's our broadcast for tonight. Deuces.
Recognize the bitch.
Yeah, there it is. Let's go.
It's the Smoking Jacket Broadcast.